Hello everyone and welcome back to the NATO Cup 500k-3 Dronemaster edition. I am Dunkurtin and today we are doing our next winners bracket. In today's bracket we have the Wyvern squad from Solusphere going up against the Crossbolt from Kuruma Fox, followed by Birds of a Feather from Elman 94 going up against the Borg drones from Ryashon. So that's everyone in right there, just flying around, cruising around, having a bit of a tea party before they go to war. Hoping that I'll be able to make use of this new. I'll have to have the UI on if I do it, but maybe this new queue menu will help with keeping track of how each team's going, because I do know that you can use it to pull the info from enemy vehicles. I just finished watching Scroat's first Let's Play episode in 1.6, so yeah, he did that, and that could be very useful in keeping track of how much damage each team's done. Maybe, I don't know if I'll end up using it or not, but anyway, let's get straight into things with our first matchup between the Wyvern squad and the Crossbolt. Alright guys, here we go. We have the Crossbolt spawning in second against the Wyvern squad. Their two motherships going straight into the middle to fight each other, while both having balloons at the back, pretty much launching some support missiles. Cannot forget though, the Crossbolt does have that extra large drone there, so just got to try and remember who's who again. I believe this one down here, this is our Wyvern squad, and that is the Crossbolt up there. I am 90% sure of that. So yeah, for now, main battle seems to just be between the motherships. That large Crossbolt drone trying to get involved, not having much luck, while the little hovering balloon drones seem to just be kind of sitting back, not doing too much between the lot of them on either team that I can see. The Crossbolt mothership has gone down. Going to try and make my way over there to have a quick look at what's going on and how severe damage is. Sorry, took my hand off the mouse there for a second. So yeah, the Crossbolt mothership is down. Does not appear to be doing much. We can bring up this info GUI here. Almost, not quite half dead yet, so yeah. That is very cool, being able to do that now actually. Gonna probably be doing that a lot in these fights, when in these kind of situations. Meanwhile, what's going on with all these drones over here? They're just kind of launching missiles pretty much at each other, I think. So the Crossbolt drones landing quite a few hits here, while there were more drones over here to begin with than the Wyvern squad had. I have been informed I was completely wrong about these boxes. They're not for decoy. How these all function apparently is, these here actually have electric generators, and the rest of the drones function off of electric engines, which helps them be more compact. So they're not just for decoy, guys. Looks like the Wyvern squad may have this round. Just working on cleaning up a few of those balloon drones and then completely destroying the mothership and that larger drone that I like to always just refer to as the Crossbolt, despite it not being the mothership. Going to have to ask Kuruma Fox if that larger drone has a specific name that I should be calling it, but for now we'll just continue referring to it as the drone or the bolt. So yeah, the Wyvern squad just kind of mopping this one up right now. We see the Kuruma, the crossbolt, Kuruma Fox's crossbolt's mothership just disintegrating kind of down there now, as the main drone is disappearing as well. This first round does go quite decisively to the Wyvern squad. Alright guys, here we go as we're getting things back up to speed. We have the Wyvern squad spawning in second this time. Gotta love that colour scheme that they've got going on there, very bright. As the crossbolt drone rushes straight into the fray here, taking out one of the Wyvern squad's drones rather quickly. Without seeming to take too much damage itself, the Wyvern squad seems to mostly be focusing on the mothership. I did forget to actually spawn the crossbolt in on an angle this time. Sorry about that, Kuruma Fox. Completely forgot about that request. If it goes to a third round, I will be sure to do that for you. Hopefully that's not what makes the main difference in this round if you do lose. So we see a lot of smoke coming off of the Wyvern squad mothership there, as the crossbow is getting eaten away a lot quicker, being made of wood and not seeming to have any smoke defenses itself, unfortunately. Once again, it seems like the drones in the background are kind of just duking it out between them, launching their missiles. It looks like that large drone did just go down over there, most likely taken down by the missiles from those balloon drones. Once again, the crossbolt mothership down in the water. Looks like the Wyvern squad pretty well has this in the bag, with 2 consecutive victories at the moment, though it is far from over. As always, I do leave rounds to play out because we do have repair, so not going to call it yet, especially after pretty well every one of my calls going the other way in the last round. So we will continue to just watch for a little while longer here. Okay, I think that is the crossbolt squad's forces pretty well neutralized. Just a little bit of a husk over here of the mothership. Have a quick look. That is not likely to come back now that it is the focus of all these lasers. So it looks like the Wyvern squad from Solusphere has quite comfortably taken this round. So the crossbolt will be dropping down into our losers bracket for the next round, while the Wyvern squad will continue on undefeated for now. Alright guys, here we have the Borg drones spawning in second against the birds of a feather. Remember, these Borg drones have been very hard to even just take down a couple of so far, and it will be interesting to see how much damage can be done to the actual mothership here. Oh, we have a collision over here. One of the Borg drones running into that ship there, completely destroying both of them almost. Though I do think that Borg drone will come back, as they do have a bit of repair on them. Meanwhile, over here we do see birds of a feather were getting a few shots at this mothership. Took a few of the balloons off, but not enough. Looks like that balloon armor might be pretty effective. They didn't get too much focused fire on it. I don't want to call it as kind of cheesy just yet until I actually see it under some focused fire. But in my experience, balloons aren't the most effective armor, so yeah. The birds of a feather mothership is down. It looks like they have taken quite a beating from the Borg drones. As we have seen multiple times now, they are not adverse to just doing kamikaze runs into their opponents to take them down a little bit quicker. And they have sustained some casualties though, but this has been a quick and frenzied fight that has quickly gone in their favour by the looks of things. I do remember that the Birds of Feather have a couple boats, I'm pretty sure, not that they'll do them much good against all these air targets, but I do want to make sure that they are completely disabled before calling this round in favour of the Borg drones, though the outcome does seem pretty clear right now. Yeah, this appears to pretty well be the only thing remaining, and that is not repairing up anytime soon. So the Borg drones have taken this first round quite comfortably against the Birds of a Feather. Alright guys, let's see if the Birds of Feather from L-Man 94 can do any better against Ryation's Borg drones spawning in second. We had an early explosion down here. I believe that looked like it was another collision possibly. Maybe not actually, there are still 6 drones, unless it was a collision between 2 of their own craft. Getting a lot of slowdown, a lot of explosions right now. Looks like one of those was a Borg drone. So the Birds of Feather have struck back against the Borg drones here, but their mothership going down. This darker drone here trying to do a bit of work against the Borg mothership. We saw some missiles coming in as well, so we should see a few more balloons floating away. I did not realize how durable they actually are. Though I expect any laser craft would quickly strip them, I think the Borg drones have had a pretty good draw so far. I don't believe they've actually come up against a dedicated laser opponent yet. So we will have to wait and see how gimmicky this balloon armor proves to be in a later round against such an opponent. As if they do win this round, which it looks like they will once again, they will be going up against the Wyvern squad, which is a lot of lasers, which I expect to quickly burrow through that balloon armor. So that should be an interesting matchup in the future. Of course, not wanting to call things too early, but it looks like at the moment the Borg drones are just going about their business, slowly picking off whatever's left in the water of the Birds of Feather right now. We have what remains of their mothership over here. So, and that looks to be about it. Even the boats being picked off. Do have a couple Borg drones down in the water though, so they weren't untouched. Birds of a Feather did put up a fight. This one here just keeps on failing its attempts to get back out of the water. Not sure exactly why, but it looks like things are pretty well all done here. And the Borg drones have comfortably won this round. As such, they will be continuing on in our winners bracket next time, going up against the Wyvern squad, I believe. Yeah, well, seeing as that is the only other remaining undefeated craft, that is who they will be going up against. And next time around we will be doing our next losers bracket. So you'll have the tree up on your screen now. That is how things currently stand. You can see who we'll be doing in our next round. Finally managed to keep things short and sweet for once. Should have minimal editing throughout this video even. Just 2 very quick and decisive matchups. God, I really do like how everything looks right. This is 1.6 at the moment, guys, so if you didn't notice, like there's quite a graphics improvement, quite noticeable to me anyway. I can see it. So yeah, as always, please leave your feedback in the comments section below, or go to the thread on the official forum. Links in the description. If you're new to the channel and haven't seen these tournaments before, please be sure to go check out the First Nita Cup. My commentary is not as smooth, not that it's very smooth at the moment anyway, and I'm getting a little bit better at my video editing, but it was still quite an interesting tournament. Otherwise, I will catch you all next time. Enjoy your building in From the Depths.